Hello there and welcome to another video. Well, let's just say that I just love anime crossovers. Don't get me wrong. You know, it's fun to watch and how these IPs come together. It's truly amazing. But we're going to count down top 10 crossovers that might shock y'all or surprise or anybody even heard of. So let's get right to it. Number 10, Pretty Cure All Stars. Well, this basically is a film series that features all the pretty kids from the past and present. In my opinion, I have watched Delicious and I forgot the other one was about fairy tales. Sorry, it escapes me. Those are the only two PQ I watched. I haven't got to the very first. I know it came on 4Kids. The other one was Glitter Force, but I'm not gonna say that word. Yeah, bad taste in my mouth. But that one I watched. But I would say it's like a generic magical girl series. You know, you got the mascots and the transformations, and people are cool it to Kamen Rider. But I want to say crossover between those two. I got to. But if you ever watch Pretty Cure, you know, there's 50 episodes. Mostly all of them are. You know, they fight unpurified monsters of the week. It's sort of like Super Sentai mixed with it, and Sailor Moon. But that whole the crossover, if you watch the past Pretty Cures, then you'd be wild. They fight against this one evil entity. I had watched a couple of movies. And I found myself enjoying it. I know I'm not a huge fan of Pretty Cure, but I know that wasn't popular in the U.S., but in Japan, yes. But that's just that comes to just amazing. Alright, number 9. Baki Hanma versus Kengan Ashura. I watched both Baki and Kengan Ashura. They both based on mixed martial arts and etc. And I see the trailer. I haven't yet to watch it yet. But it's good to see those two come together. I know they're created by the same manga. I'm not sure. Well, Kengan Ashura, I know they had the CGI and one of the episodes went back to 2D. I had issue, but I had definitely had an issue with the last part of King Ashura. But all in all, the fights are amazing. Especially I like Yajiro. That's my dude right there. I love him. But it's good to see them two go out. I'm definitely gonna watch it. I might do a review on it on my website. Definitely check it out, but not here because I already talked about it. Alright, number 8, Fairy Tail versus Rave Master. Oh man, I was happy to see these two crossover. I watched Rave Master back in with Come On Tsunami. Oh yeah, you can rave about it. Okay, I remember that song, the ending song, also Fairy Tail. I know 100 Year Quest still going on. That manga. But the two focus each other. It was an era, so it would still been going on. But it's just joy to see Haru and Natsu fight one another. And I like the new animation style too. They need to do way master because the old anime ended because the manga's still going on. And number 7, Isekai Quartet. I guess I'm saying that right. Is with Konosuba, Taya, Overlord. I think ReZero's in there too as well. They all come together. Cause I have watched all 4 of them, or 5. I seen the trailer of it. Never watched it. Actually watched the series, but I had watched the anime that originally from. Cause I like Overlord. I think the new season come out. I'm not sure, but Tanya, they say that's coming out. And I watched Konosuba for the second time. At first, I didn't really get into it. And now I fell in love. I watched the English dub. I think the dub is better than. But as far as ReZero, I kind of stopped. I'm still going back to it, but that's good to see them two crossover together and interact. Alright, number 6. I don't know a lot of people have heard of this one called Devilman and Cyborg 009. Again, I had watched Crybaby. And I got the live action one, the DVD. I mean, 009. I like the I think the early 2000s one, they expand more about their big backstories, etc. Before against one another. It's good to see that too. 80s anime or 70s anime come together. But I know it's been I saw it. I love the animation. I know I never watched the original Devilman, 009. That's a good group right there. And they want to have a talking baby. They does 001. Alright, next up is Lupin and Detective Conan. When I saw this, I had watched both of them back in the day. I said I love Lupin and Detective Conan. Detective Conan, that series is so long. I mean, it's longer than One Piece. It's still going on to this day. And these two crossover was pretty great because Lupin's a thief and Conan is a detective, basically, like Sherlock Holmes. I like how they did that. And I know that Lupin did crossover with Cat's Eye lately. I had watched that. And they covered a new Cat's Eye show. Never go check that out later on. But when I watched the movie, it wasn't too bad. Yeah, I like the interaction with Conan and Lupin. And they had Fujiko in there, they had Jigen, Goima, you know, they had Ron. I guess I named Ron. I gotta say the American name, but I've got Mori's Ron's father. But if you wanna check it out, go right ahead. Alright, this one is a classic, Tsubasa Chronicles. This is based on the same universe as Clam, the X-Hoax card captors. I've got I think the Chobus as well. And I don't know if the other Clam IPs appeared in there they made, but that's definitely a crossover because the Clam verse. I've been watching a couple of episodes of it, and I said, "Oh, this guy kind of looks like Lee Shara and Sakura Kinimoto." Actually, they go by different names. All this that have Monica in it. Bring back so much memories. I don't think anybody remember this. This is back when I was in college. I said, yeah, I wasn't not a huge fan of it, but I love card captors, don't get me wrong. Number 3 is Rumic World, which Rumiko, you have Iyasha, Urusei Yasuri in there, and many more. There's IPs in there. It was so amazing to cross over. I remember watching Iyasha back in the Tsunami days. Yes, and I kind of fell off. I mean, towards the end of the first anime, I really had always for the fact Nuraku, because I know the final act touch on that as well. But as far as Urusei, I never grew up watching it. Well, I watched it last year though. But Rob, I had grew up with it when I was in college. Rob was a good show. Also, it come with a remake. I know Urusei and Robert has a remake most definitely. I did a video on those two to check it out. But I don't know about Iyasha, so I don't know if I will go back to that. It's good to see the Rumiko's characters interact with each other. Alright, number 2, Yu-Gi-Oh! Beyond Time. Oh man, I like the OG, you know, Yu-Gi-Moto. And I did watch GX back then, but I watched some of it, but I'm not a huge fan of it, but it's not like the original. Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D, I haven't watched that one, but it's just the two protagonists go against one a villain. This I can use your monster. I watched it too. I like how they take turns drawing monsters, etc. It was a good movie though if you're a fan of Yu-Gi-Oh! And last but not least, Toriko, One Piece, and Dragon Ball Z. Yeah, this I don't know if anybody asked for this, but I definitely want to see One Piece and Dragon Ball crossover. Toriko, I think Toriko was basically one of the big 3, but it wasn't no more. It went to Naruto. I think Toriko was kind of short-lived. They hyped it up, and that crossover paved the way for J-Star. And I mean, that game was kind of fun. It was better than Jump Force. They had some camera issues. That's just me. But I miss playing J-Stars though. Don't get me wrong. I know the DBZ character was powered down. Yes. For I mean, Dragon Ball Z character can't be a One Piece character and a Toriko character, but they and there was power scaling that is, but they for this little tentacle monster. They ate it. But nevertheless, that's basically the crossovers that I definitely enjoy, and yeah, and definitely bring back nostalgia for some. But anywho, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.